Hello, Ben.
This isn't the Shire.
You said that already. No, this is Egypt.
Is it?
Sort of. It's meant to be Egypt. Their pyramids look.
What's
This,
this then, eh?
this is a game called Immortal Redneck. Premise of this is actually one of a few roguelike games I'll play. Premise of this is that you play a redneck who has was dune buggying in Egypt, has accidentally crashed, been mummified, and is now trying to survive, escape to freedom. You go through a noise. You go through into a pyramid, go through a series of chambers, much like this one here, and you kill all the bad guys in the area, and then when you do that, you can go on to the next area. You collect a lot of money on the way, collect a load of upgrades, use weapons, shit, and then eventually.
My only understanding of roguelikes comes from Pokemon Emerald Rogue, and in that you do a run through.
Yep.
And you get certain rewards, and if you get items in the hub, you get to use them every time you start.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is a save. I've never played that one, but I don't normally play roguelites because I don't like the whole starting over again every time thing. But this is one of those where because it's a shooter and I can just switch off. The amount of times I've been listening to a podcast whilst playing this game, because I don't need to think about this all that much, is ridiculous. But you collect your money, at the end of it you spend your money to get items. My gun and upgrades and stuff like that, and yeah, that's it, that's the game.
Yeah, I quite like, well, from my experience, I quite like the concept of roguelike.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with them. Like I say, they're just not my normal cup of tea. But that's fine, because they don't need to be my cup of tea. I am playing... this pyramid I've already played, but I'm sort of harvesting it for money, because I can, and I know how to... I know I can beat this pyramid. So we'll do that, and then maybe we'll go into the other one where I'll get my ass handed to me. Oh, whoops, missed. But yeah, I don't need to pay that much attention to what I'm doing here, which means conversation is nice and easy. Oh, reload.
Yeah, those are sometimes the best games, aren't they?
Yeah, and like I say, listening to podcasts while playing it. I mean, I've been getting through that. I've been playing. I've been getting my fix of gaming whilst also getting my. It's all about using your environment, my good buddy.
Yeah.
So, shall we do Formula 1? So, seeing as you're probably already scrolling through Reddit.
I forgot about that.
Are you already scrolling through Reddit?
No.
Okay. So, at Ham, I mentioned to you that the winner of the last race was from a place not too far from somewhere that we both know.
Yeah.
And it turns out that he was then disqualified.
Oh my god.
I know. He was disqualified for his car being underweight. There's a certain weight that your car needs to be as heavy as.
Because if it's lighter, it'll go quicker.
It's for logic, yeah. He was 1.5 kilograms underweight, so he got disqualified. It does mean that. Oh, hang on, what does that get rid of? Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, so he got disqualified. His teammate, thankfully, was in second place. And it didn't really make that much difference, but it was just one of those interesting things where you don't normally have that sort of rule come into play because they're very meticulous about the cars. There's one particular thing that may have contributed to it that is unique to that track. So his strategy was to do a one-stop, which means that he didn't change tyres twice, he just did it once.
Right.
Which meant that the tyres that he was finished on had a lot more wear on them than everyone else because he'd been on them for over half a race, right? There's less tyre left because of it, which means that there's going to be inherently less weight in those tyres. Just a statement of fact. Typically, when they finish a race, they do another lap before going into the pit. And during that time, they can drive their track on all the place where the rubber has fallen off the tyres and pick up bits of rubber on their tyres And
Right.
because in this particular track you go straight into the pits, you go past it on the home straight, pull a U-turn and go straight into the pits, which means he didn't have that extra lap to try and pick up a bit of extra weight. And
Right.
the expert opinion seems to be that that's probably what did it. Is the combination of the extra wear from having done a one stop and then from having not done the extra lap are probably the cause. And it's just interesting to me that that's something as simple as that would have sealed the fate for him, because he drove his fucking heart out. He did a fucking good job of it, and it's almost a shame that he's been disqualified. But rules are rules, and it's one of those things where you can't really argue about how much something weighs because they can fucking measure it.
See, I feel like if you did a YouTube, I know you never will, but if you did a YouTube channel similar to mine, where you made videos about interesting moments in F1 history and significant figures and whatever, I would watch that and genuinely be invested in it. Like I mean, I'm the sort of person who finds most things interesting.
You'll watch a documentary on any old thing, you will.
Oh, absolutely. I actually have a documentary-related topic on my list that actually you will probably find very interesting.
I'm not at all surprised that you've got one.
Yeah, I would watch the hell out of that. Like I'd watch something about. I've watched football documentaries. Don't care for football. If there was a YouTube channel that did something like that, like significant moments in football history or controversial moments or whatever, you know, that would be good. I'd like that.
Yeah, you probably would.
So while I don't really have any interest in F1, I do try.
I think a lot of it comes from understanding the rules and regulations. So it's a lot easier to give a shit. It's tempting, but no, we're not going to switch to the minigun. Because I understand as much of it as I do, it makes it easy for me to be invested. You know. Because I know the implications of what's getting done, how they're reacting, even the fucking strategies they're playing. I understand the implications of it. So, for example, the benefit of doing a one stop over a two stop is that you don't have to do the extra pit stop, which normally saves you about 20 seconds a race. In about 20, all you have to do is be 20 seconds faster than they would be on their fresher tyres, and you've made a net gain, right? It's as simple as that. It doesn't. It's not rocket science. It's just fucking time.
Yeah, see, this stuff doesn't really work.
For what, sorry?
Everything you're saying doesn't really grab me. I guess I'm more of a person guy.
Well, you'd have to see it for it to really. But I suppose.
Do you know any interesting things in F1 history?
Yeah, 2006 Monaco Grand Prix. Kimi Raikkonen crashed out or retired from the race, and then he rather than go to the paddock where he's supposed to go, he decided to just go to his yacht, which was moored in the harbour, and watch the race from there. One particularly interesting thing that just came to light recently, not came to light, I was reminded of recently. That's handy.
My feet. There's so much skin.
There is on most people's feet.
What I mean is...
Is it raining? Jesus Christ, it's raining.
No, it's not.
It is here. I'd heard tell of a thunderstorm, but I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I did. I went out today and I smelt thunder in the air.
See, I was talking about that to my partner. She was like, that's not what thunder smells like. I was like, I fucking know what thunder smells like. I know that fucking smell. It's a thunderstorm.
Yeah, it's like a warm, somewhat electric smell, isn't it?
Yeah. But she was like, oh, that's not what that is. Like, it fucking is. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. She's like, well, I'm older than you. I'm like, yeah, no, I fucking know it.
But my feet, the skin is peeling off all over. I think it may be just because it's hot, my feet are sweating.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Do you want to know what this weapon that I'm using is called?
The double teamer or something? I don't know.
It's called the 4th of July. Because I'm
Right.
firing fireworks
Good to
out.
know. Right.
Also because it's a redneck, so yeah, America. America, bitch. America. Okay, so what we're looking for is on this floor. Sorry, in this room. Because what we want is to find the stairs to the next floor, and that's what that is. I don't know if you can see on the mini map.
Right.
In the top left, you can see the stairs.
Yeah?
Yep. So what now we've cleared this room, we can move on to the next floor. There's a bunch of rooms we've not explored, but we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to go straight to the top.
Right.
Not straight to the top. There's 7 floors total. Boss fight on floor 3, boss fight on floor 7. So, but we're going to fly through this pyramid. Well, run.
I suppose the audience doesn't even know about the Lord of the Rings video.
No, they
last
don't,
time,
because
do
it didn't happen.
No, it sort of fucked itself over, didn't it?
It did. It annoyed me. I'd like your participation before we talk about it.
Okay, what would you want me to do?
This is door number 1. Door number 2, number 3, and number 4. Which door would you like us to go through?
Number 3.
Door number 3, so this one. There you go. You picked this room. It's a dead end by the looks of it. Oh no, there is a door at the end of it. Nice and easy, Ray, so thank you for that. Oh, it's one of these ones.
Would you like a topic?
Oh, are we not going to talk about the Lord of the Rings video? But it was actually the Hobbit.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, I thought we sort of covered it.
Well, I mean, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you played The Hobbit from 2003 and the audio was fucked, apparently.
It was fucked. It was all sped up like that time when it was all sped up and we couldn't really use the video. Which is really annoying because, like, I had to do some of it 3 fucking times. Once because of banter, once because it crashed. Or did it crash twice?
No. It crashed like 3 times, I feel like.
You might be right. Oh, this is a nice room. Oh, great. That's annoying. So yeah, you get upgrades every now and again in this one. And that was sometimes the upgrades are downgrades, like that one. Bit annoying, but such is life. So far, you've picked a nice route in the grand scheme of
Lovely.
things. I don't think there's much more left on this route. Oh god, I forgot they don't stop today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you enjoying watching that game?
I was intrigued to see where it went. How it adapted various things.
Oh, okay.
You know, Smaug especially.
Fair enough. Door number 1, 2, or 3?
2.
This is a dead end. But look at all these frogs.
Oh no, it's a plague. Is that
A dead end.
theme? This
That's it. Job done.
various plague. I was a room full of locusts.
No.
1.
Door 1. Okay. There he is. Can't hide from me, motherfucker.
Do you want another topic?
Yeah, go on.
Do you want me to do the documentary one?
Yeah, get it done so I can focus on this for a minute. I'm joking. I will pay attention.
I genuinely think you will have things to contribute to this.
Okay.
Do you remember?
The 21st night of September.
I want to say 2015. I watched. It was a 3-part Netflix documentary about the Ashley Madison hack.
No, I don't remember that. I mean, I remember the event. I don't remember there being anything about it.
Don't remember there being anything. What?
I don't remember there being anything come out about it, other than that there had been one.
Well, I watched this documentary sort of on a whim because I. Do you know what Ashley Madison is?
Well, isn't it a discreet hookups site or something?
Yes.
Named after
it's
a pornographic actress.
Well, no, it's not named after a pornographic actress.
She has done pornography.
Well, no, it wasn't named after her.
Oh, okay.
They chose it because it was the 2 most popular girls' names at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the site for people to commit adultery.
Yeah.
Actually, if you're yeah, they had the famous theme song where a guy's singing about looking for someone other than his wife. Yeah, so Ashley Madison was hugely popular. It had like 60 or 30 or 50 million users in 2015, and it put absolutely zero effort into securing any of its clients' details whatsoever.
Because of course you wouldn't.
Like well, yeah, I mean, it offered a service that if you pay us like $20, we'll delete you permanently from this. There will be no trace of you. And people paid, but they didn't delete any. They didn't do anything. They just left them there.
Well, it's cheaper.
Oh yeah. So yeah, fast forward to 2015, and some anonymous hacker who has not been identified. I can't remember what they called them. Hang on. First thing I typed in was Ashley Madison hack, and it autocorrected to hack list. And you can still find the list online, but yes, a group calling itself the Impact Team had stolen the data and gave them they gave them an ultimatum. You can either shut down the company willingly, or we'll publish everything. The board refused.
Too much money in it.
And well, yeah, they made the right call, maybe, from a business perspective, I guess, because Ashley Madison is still running today.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Hopefully they beef up their
despite
security, but
well, yeah, despite all this, it's I just thought that was the end of it, but no, it's still going.
there's always going to be people who want it cheap, and that's the problem.
Well, yeah. Yes, it was released, and everything was put online. You could find people's names. There was like people committed suicide over it. A radio station in Australia did a thing where you could ring in and ask them if your partner's name was on the list.
Oh wow.
They played a clip of a woman doing just that, and them having to tell her that yeah, his name is on the list. One of the two of the people they showed were a Christian vlogger couple, and it's been a while since I've hated a guy that much. I mean, this guy was a real dirtbag. Like he was. It wasn't just Ashley Madison. Like he was hitting on his wife's friends.
Oh.
And everything, and she said she lost a really good friend because her friend just moved across the country because it was too awkward for her. And of course she took him back.
Of course she did. Why wouldn't she, right?
Yeah, and there was a really sad bit because they had a video that went viral. They're just messing about. They were singing a song or lip syncing to a song from Frozen, and it went viral. And suddenly he like found purpose in that, and he felt happier because he had like attention. And something was happening, and she was just happy because she was spending time with him. Like she talked about how they went to the store together, and they never went to the store together, but it was just so he could film a vlog. And it's like, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't just the fact that all the customers' details were released. It was the fact that the guy who owned it, who was married, he sort of sold himself as being really keen on monogamy. And he and his wife had a really strong marriage, and that was quite noteworthy given the fact that he ran an adultery website. Turned out he was having multiple affairs, and, like hooking up with escorts and all sorts. So he had to go. Yeah, it came back. Apparently, it's doing quite well. And really, the question I wanted to ask you is. Because a lot of the people at the time were thinking, well, they deserve it. How do you feel about that?
About these people having their data exposed?
Yeah.
I'm opposed to the idea.
Yeah, I am, in general.
This is a boss fight. The first boss fight, just so you know. The thing is,
cool.
just because we disagree with their lifestyle choice doesn't mean that they should be penalised for it. It's not inherently criminal. It's not criminal to sleep with people that aren't your partner in most places, right? Some places it absolutely is criminal, but not here.
In the civilized world.
Yeah, if somewhere where you would want to live, it's not that big a deal. Nor should it be treated as such.
Well, it's a fitting thing to do.
Well, again, it depends on the rules, doesn't it? Like the rules of my relationship do not stop me from sleeping with other people.
Yeah,
If I
but
was
that's not adultery, is it? You're
no,
not cheating on your partner.
no, but I would potentially use a website like that to find people to sleep with.
True.
It,
I mean, there was a couple. Yeah, there was a couple who had that sort of setup.
you know,
I think I find it difficult to feel sorry for the people whose stuff was exposed that are on that website. Most of them because they were cheating on. Did you miss a pickup back there?
it was a weapon, and you can only have 3 weapons on you, so I decided to keep the 3 that I've currently got. But yes, I did. I did
Yeah.
deliberately ignore a pickup.
Yeah, I find it difficult to feel too sorry for most of them, but you know, you sort of get a bit puritanical when you're saying these people should be, dragged through the street and publicly exposed for their sins.
Quick question:
And,
1,
yeah,
2, or 3? 1, 2,
2.
3. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
who are we to judge, really,
Yeah.
how they choose to live their lives? You did make me, with the whole hypocritical thing about the bloke. You made me think of the song "Jesus He Knows Me." The I think it's Genesis or Phil Collins is one or the. I know he was in Genesis, but whether it was him or them, I don't know. But it has the lines, "I believe in the family with my ever-loving wife by my side. She doesn't know about my girlfriend or the man I met last night." Which is a quite a telling lyric, isn't it? Ghost did a cover of that, and it's quite good.
One of the other things that was mentioned was that the bulk of profile, or a significant chunk of profiles on Ashley Madison, were bots.
I'm not surprised by that.
The whole thing was geared towards men.
Naturally.
Because, as we've said before, a horny man is a stupid man. There's
True
nothing
that.
on this world as dumb as a man who's aroused. Essentially, women could send free messages for free, but men had to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Pay to see and pay to send, and you bought credits, and that was where they made their money. So they had chatbots that would talk to these lonely adulterers.
Yep.
And they'd basically pay more than 70,000 female bots to send millions of fake messages.
Because people won't necessarily believe that they're not fake.
Yeah.
You can present all the evidence you want about it. People won't always believe it.
Well, yeah. Or they'll want to believe, and they'll go, well, it could be fake, but what if it isn't?
Yeah. You know.
I saw something recently, which I've seen before, about a dating website that did a bit of research into it. I think it was OkCupid. That did research into its users, sort of what that said about human relationships and things like that. And one of the things they found was that the average age that women find attractive, young. When they're younger, they sort of find someone who's a few years older more attractive, and when they're older, they find someone a few years younger more attractive.
Yep.
So you get a graph that's basically a diagonal line with
top left to bottom right.
Yeah. What do you want to say it is with men?
I should think that with men it is. See, I would say that older men are probably more interested in younger women, and younger men are more interested in older women. So I'd say it's probably about the same. But then again, you get the. I would say it's probably that it's complicated. Okay, no, okay. Here's what I think. I think it starts top left, sharply drops down, and then sort of plateaus, sort of like an L.
No, it's even simpler than that. It's essentially a straight line.
Really?
Yes, 22.
22 is the age, is it?
Yes.
Wow.
Early 20s, early to mid 20s, right down the line.
Wow.
Which is fucking horrifying.
It is a bit. You see, I'm into older women personally at this stage. Not much older. I think 45 is probably my limit at the moment. But that's because I'm 30, right? I think 45 is a questionable limit anyway, given the age difference there. the percentage, especially when you think of it like that. But I feel like it's an age difference I'm comfortable with personally. Whether she would be is a different matter. But what do you think your age limit is?
34.
Yeah.
I guess something like that. I don't. Nobody too old, too much older than me. I thought I'd like someone around very close to my own age, really.
See, I've always seemed like I'm a bit of an older soul anyway. You know.
You know, I work with women who are in their early 20s, and they're so clearly younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
You know, it's
I don't think I'd go under 27.
it's just fucking weird. Yeah.
Because what you got to remember is someone who's 22 now was born after 9/11.
My colleague's husband was born on 9/11.
Jesus Christ. I'm assuming
I know,
2001.
right? Yes.
Okay. Just because it wouldn't be the most awkward birthday, but obviously it's more awkward if they were born on the day. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think I could. I don't think I'd be able to live knowing that I was cognizant of that event and they hadn't been born. Like,
I barely noticed it.
oh, you know, you were still around for it, and whether you properly took it in or not, it is an event that happened and was a significant event within our lives.
I wasn't going, my God, the geopolitical implications of this are huge. Yeah.
Have you ever seen those videos on the internet? It's like what people were doing in this year, what people were doing in that year, what people were doing in 2001, and it's like the last one was renters. So my rent is in 2024. My rent's 1,500 a month, and then my rent's 1,000 a month. My rent's 800 a month. Oh my God, the second plane has hit the tower. And it's that sort of a joke, because the implication is that it's just going to keep getting better and better. And oh shit, now it's 9/11. And if you know the setup, then it's like, yeah, absolutely, I know that's coming. But if you're caught off guard, which is possible to do, because in this constant age of shifting attention, it's easy to lose track of what is coming up and what you are expected to see. You got 5 choices here, Ben.
5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you enjoying this participation?
Yeah.
Liar. This will end with us dying, just so you know. Even if we win, we'll still die.
That's right. That's okay.
That's life, innit?
Yeah.
Even when you win, you die. Life's a bitch. And then you marry one. I think I could have a fling with someone in their 20s. I think I could have a non-serious relationship with them. I don't think I could date one.
You don't think you could date who? Anybody else?
I don't think I could date someone in their 20s. Probably, I would say mid to early 20s. I think late 20s I could probably date, but I don't think I'd.
Well,
it doesn't feel like me. It doesn't feel like my kind of people.
No, it's just fucking. I'm so fucking pleased that I don't think like that about younger women. You know, that I do look at people who are like 25 and under and think, you're really young.
Yeah.
You know?
This doesn't feel right, does it?
No, no. Which is very, very reassuring.
Well, yeah.
You know. You know.
These bastards teleport after you hit them once. You didn't teleport far, that one. A try not to use my best weapon on them. Oh, try to sneak up on me, motherfucker. No, 45 I think is mine. But I mean, I'm not good at the whole dating thing anyway. I wouldn't even know how to initiate a relationship with anyone at this stage.
Well, you just sort of hang about and hope for the best. Oh, that's done me any fucking favour.
I think you need to be a bit more
But
proactive about it, but the trouble is...
oh, probably. I don't know. I've sort of resigned myself to it, to be honest.
Well...
Not the worst thing in the world. Look, I got a bit. That's more than I ever expected.
I'm gonna level with you. If you do want those pizza bursts, you're gonna have to buy me dinner first.
Oh, come on! You're the easiest lay I could possibly imagine.
I'm not that cheap for you.
Yes, you are.
No,
Come
because
off
all the time deriding me for being sexually liberated. You think I'm going to give it to you that easy? Because you do lay into me sometimes for the fact that I'm comfortable with what I'm into and that.
Do I?
Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. The fact that you need me to point it out and then don't repeat the fact is a bit bothersome, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, I'd say
I'm
so.
only joking about it. I'm
Well,
fine with you doing
there's
what
some
you do.
things you shouldn't joke about.
Like what? Provide an example.
9/11, the Holocaust.
No, no, you idiot. Not of things I shouldn't joke about.
Oh, okay. Well, you weren't clear.
Alright, please provide an example of ways I have made fun of your sexual liberation in a way that you disagree with.
Well, for one, you were joking about me being the easiest lay. And
Well,
that's a consequence of me being what? Sexually open and comfortable?
Well, I suppose.
This very conversation stems from a joke that you made. I'm assuming it was a joke. I assume you don't actually think you would very easily get me into bed if you wanted me to.
No.
No. Okay, so...
No.
That now begs the question, Ben. Did you want to?
No.
You say that now.
No. I mean, I've thought about it, obviously, but... Yeah.
Who doesn't think about it? I'm awesome. Right. 1, 2, 3, or 4?
4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on the 6th floor. The floors naturally get smaller because this is, as you will have noticed when we entered, a pyramid. I think I'm quite good at this game.
Yeah?
There's an achievement for beating it with less than 20 lives, which I haven't got because I've not beaten the game yet. But I've... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Oh no, but I will do that. There we go, yeah. I've not completed it, but that's because I've sort of been... Since I got this option, this character option, I've been farming this pyramid so I can make all the money so I can buy all the upgrades. So then I can do the rest of the game easier, right? It's the logic. Makes sense, I would say. But it does mean that... Well, I don't know what it means, to be honest with you. I don't know where I'm going with it. 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Are you alright? You seem unhappy.
Yeah, I need the toilet.
Go on, then I'll do filler.
Okay, back in a bit.
I won't cut the video either.
Okay, I must remember to do that. Back in a bit.
You see, hopefully you won't know because he'd have cut the video. But I had to go for a shit during our previous video recording because I'd had a bit of a spicy pizza. And, you know, that happens sometimes to people. You know, no hate to anyone else that needs a shit after a spice. You know, it's a part of life. But rather than provide filler, he decided to stop recording. Well, not stop recording, but like just take a break from the actual verbal component. And as such, I got back from having a poop, and he was sat here in silence. So of course it'd be a bit awkward if he does indeed forget to trim that out, because otherwise it'll just be me saying, "Oh, I'm going for a shit," and then coming back while he's been quiet the whole time. I kind of hope that he doesn't do it, and I also kind of hope that you don't have to sit through that silence, because that would be awkward for you. Not that you're actually going to be watching this and that video, because no one watches any of these fucking videos. You know, and we're comfortable with that. We've resigned ourselves to the fact that we're not going to be popular YouTubers. Well, I have. I don't know about Ben. He's sort of popular on YouTube. And he's a bit, you know, an arse about it sometimes. But then again, I was popular on Reddit and was probably a bit of an arse about it, so. Okay. Textbook. I'm telling you, I am good at this game. I know what I do, and I do what I know. What else is there? Yep, we've just got this one. Okay, let's go straight across. Ba -da -ba -ba -ba. There is a particular scroll I would quite like to pick up, but I don't think we're going to get it. So we're going to have to do the final fight. Oh, legitimately. This is going to be a problem, but it is of course doable. Much like me, it seems. But who doesn't think about doing me? I'm awesome. And a very conscientious lover. Indeed, if you are looking for a potential lover, bear in mind that some will gobble your gooch, which is something we learned about in our previous video. So you should go check that out if you haven't already. We met the Gooch Goblin, who seemed quite pleased to have met me. Although I doubt they actually thought it was me. No doubt it was someone else who goes by that name on the internet. Even though here I sort of go by Jordan. What can I say? It's a very vague name that people give. Oh, this is tempting. Yep. Okay, so what we have here is a complicated set of decisions to make in terms of how we're going to tackle this final boss. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do the fight until Ben gets back from having his shit or whatever it is he's doing. The fact I can't hear him means, in the background, means that he's probably still not back. Or he's muted himself and is back and he's just listening to me waffle on and on because he wants to know how it's actually done. This is very possible. Oh shit, what have I done? There we go. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Out of you. Job's a good one. Karate. Yep, okay, down here, we'll see some floaty guys. Where's he gone? Fuck's sake. There's nothing worthwhile in these ones, but you gotta finish the room or you don't get out. Okay, where's next? Fuck's sake, you little bastard, come back here. You fucking pillock. Damn it. Alright, well, in that case... Oh, we need to go before. In that case, we just meander back to the... What's going on here? I think my cat's trying to escape. Ba, ba, ba. He is taking his time in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom. I don't know what he's doing, but he's in the bathroom. We are rapidly approaching with Hanani. Just finishing my drink. Oh shit, I haven't got any drinks for tomorrow. Bollocks. Oh, I'll have to have a coffee day. That's not going to help. So yeah, I'm quite a fan of this game. It's one of those where I can, like I say, just sort of mindlessly go through. I've not had to do that much thinking in the process of this. Most of the decisions I've asked Ben to make anyway. And it's taken us 40 minutes to get here, so, you know, it's not terrible for me or for anyone who's watching. Actually, you can tell you what, it's a bit warm. I'll be a sec. Oh, bloody hell. That is some hard stuff. Alright, I am back. I had to take my top off because it's a bit warm. Ben, are you here? Bloody hell, he's got to go for a bigger ship than I did. So, premise of this boss, it's a massive floaty head, right? That's an arm. Oh, that's a hand and that's a hand. And they also float. And it does attacks at you. And I don't know if you can see, but that ball, well, that circle over there, there's 4 of them, 1 in each corner. And they are sort of like its health points, its weak spots. And you shoot them, once they're all gone, it goes into like a second stage. When it has 8 of them, and you need to destroy all of them. It's quite a difficult boss to beat because it does like a sand attack and it fires stuff at you. You can run out of ammo quite easily, and very importantly, when it does its sand attack, it's sort of like a tidal wave thing. So you need to get up to the top of one of these, those platforms over there, and then jump over it, and then you've got a bit of time while its hands are getting back into position to be able to attack it while its animations are resetting. But it's one of those awkward timing situations for a lot of it. It's one of the reasons why I picked up this gun, is because it's a long range, high damage attack, and it'll help us clear out at least one, well, hopefully 9 of the balls that we'll have to deal with. 9 of the 12. It's great if it does, but we shall have to see. I'm reluctant to do anything until he's back, because I'd quite like him to see this boss, and then we'll wrap the video up. This could be over in 5 minutes if he pulls his second finger out and wipes his ass properly. Benjamin, where are you? Cat, what on earth are you doing? You want to get out? Get out. He got out. Cats are weird. Well, here he is.
Back.
Welcome back, Ben. You know what?
Entertaining.
I have spent most of the time while you were gone keeping the commentary up. So this is a masterclass for you when you end up watching this.
Well, I shall watch and learn.
Indeed, you shall. So I was talking about this boss in particular.
Yeah.
You see the little circles underneath. So
underneath
this giant head.
Yeah.
So you got one there, one there, one there, one there. They are lit up when we go in there. They are its weak spots.
Right.
We need to break them. When we do that, it will sort of go into a second stage, and then there'll be 8 of them for us to break.
Oh, I see.
In that time, it will attack us with both hands. It'll launch a sand attack, which means we'll need to climb up to the top of one of these corners. There's like little platforms in the corner. Jump over the sand wave that he sends in. And generally, it's going to be a difficult time for us. But you know what? We're going to do as good a job as we can because... Oh, he's going straight for a sand attack. You know what? I think I took out two of the targets with that one shot.
It is very convenient that...
Oh, it did.
That weak points are glowy and not like hidden and subtle.
Yeah, it does make our life a little bit easier. He's dead. Fucking hell, I did it. That's the fastest I've ever done it. I didn't realise that weapon could take out 2 at a time.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was quite effective. And the spoils of our victory are 34,000 coins, and then a relatively simple death in which we get disintegrated by this beam that killed him. Along the way, we'll see how many minions I killed. 423.
Would you like a thing?
Well, I would, but we're going to stop in a minute.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we might do this again next week.
Well, why the bloody hell not?
Did you enjoy watching what you watched?
Yeah.
Good.
Well enough. Yeah.
This is the skill tree. I'm just going to show you. We have 34k to spend. I'm trying to fill it. I've only got these 3 left to do. I'm just doing what I can at the moment. I'm not going to spend what's left of the gold because I'm going to come over to this fella over here and buy a good scroll for when we enter the pyramid. I bought 2 of them.
So, yeah. Setting up for next time.
Yep. So next time, when we start the game, we will whichever pyramid we go into, we will have 2 positive, helpful bonuses right at the start. And that'd be helpful for us both.
Yeah, yeah. That's the joy of the roguelike. You get stuff that makes it easy, not just easier next time, but also, more fun in a way. So maybe I'll play Emerald Rogue one of these days. But it takes like 4 hours to do a single run, so I don't know.
That's our June buggy.
Oh no, guess we can't fix it.
Nope. So no, anyway, yeah, that is the game. That's it for today. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for disappearing for 5 minutes. Well, 10 minutes, Ben.
That's okay.
And
don't thank me. Thank my poorly tum-tum.
See, I feel like you were making jokes about my tum-tum when I need to go for a shit. But
no,
anyway,
okay.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, and we will catch you next week. Please like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell.
Mash that like button.
Ring a ding ding, motherfuckers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.